What was your experience?
My experience was it's a positive experience. I mean, it's beneficial. I can see the instant replay. Um, can't dodge anything. So there's the gravity of the situation and the uh, significance of what I said gets revisited, and it's interesting. It was beneficial to find where that's this particular emotion, and that's where that sense is, and I can tag that with this introspection. Um, it's there's probably um, and I maybe it also it shows me how inadequate I am in my unfamiliarity with my emotions and how to describe them and to recognize it for what it is. That the chart that is used, there's a category and then a subspecies, and I don't, all of these different, and there's more than that even, let alone um, finding it in that. So that was part of it. I was listening to myself, seeing myself, and then tagging it with a matching emotion was an amazing experience too. You find out, there's even more. And it was back and forth, and it was up and down, and so that's a valuable experience. Just getting reacquainted with myself.
Yeah. So before doing a video inventory, did you have any kind of expectations on what you might get from doing this?
I was completely open.
Okay.
I wanted to see what came up.
Yeah.
So I didn't. It's not like I had expectations, and only just to see how it fell, how it landed. So and overall it's positive because I can see, or take a pulse for today, and maybe in time come back and revisit it, and see. It'll be interesting to see in the passage of time how the emotions shift, because they will.
There's no question about that.
It's just like the sand on the beach. The surf will move it around, and it'll be a different place. So yeah, that's what I'm interested to see how it will change over time. Kind of tag it here, set it here.
Right.
This is where it's at today. Yeah. So it's a very positive experience.
And so with the particular type of topic that you chose, would you see that being like, it was basically like relationships type of topic. Well, you chose happiness, but was related in with relationships.
Right.
Would you see that being a beneficial thing for other people to
absolutely
go through?
Yeah, we all have relationships.
Yeah.
And we're all concerned about happiness at a core level, because happiness is what gives us that meaning in life. If we're not happy, it's really important.
Right. So it might be really important to focus on it when you're not happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Figure out why.
Yeah, I appreciated you having that particular topic. That was incredible.
Oh, good, because you looked surprised when I mentioned it.
I was, yeah. I was thinking, he'll go with, whatever the core issue is, but then that ends up being the core issue. It's like you focused on the positive instead of the negative, but you address the negative to get to the positive.
To get to the positive, that's how it has to be. And, it's not going away. The negative things are still going to be there, but it's how to be positive about it. And to find ways to be positive in dealing with it.
So did you find any needs that were not being met that you weren't fully aware of?
Scanning my long list of needs to be met, I think I was surprised at how anxious and how much anxiety I expressed.
So not necessarily living in the present moment,
Yeah.
thinking about what's
fear
coming up in the future.
Yeah. So, and that's I think, and then that induces other emotions like grief and sadness or feeling disrespected.
Right.
So, and that kind of opened up all these other series of emotions, but they're all connected that way. But that's a big one, is being, heading out into a territory, new terrain. There's anxiety with that.
Yeah.
What's the future?
Are you currently doing therapy of any sort?
Yes.
And
Why does it show?
No, I don't know.
Show.
I was just wondering. Is that a new thing?
No, there's been times in my life when I've gone in and out of
Okay.
therapy, and this time I was thinking about therapy and going back to it. And my wife and I had marriage counseling last spring, for whatever it's worth. So I found the same therapist because he knows her as well. So yeah, I was thinking about it, and then she said, "You're moving out and you're getting counseling." It's like, well, yeah, counseling, yeah, no problem. I'll do that. The moving out piece hurt. that one hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see
Because I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
It's my house. My kids. I don't want to leave.
So can you see how doing a video inventory could tie in with therapy?
Absolutely.
How?
Because of that capacity to. One of the hardest things in is that interior life, and so when you speak it and it's recorded, and then you revisit it, you can see it for what it is at a quicker. It's a feedback loop is shorter, because a lot of times we'll express things and it's gone, but it's a way to keep track of it and say, well, this is where I'm at now. These are the issues, the emotions that I have now. So let's address them. What's with each one, and see whether I can either minimize one side or build up on the other side.
Right.
So it's absolutely beneficial to have that kind of specific attention to emotional life, which impacts our psychology and spiritual life too. So it's really helpful.
Thank you. So seeing yourself on the screen, is that the type of person that you would want to give a hug to?
Yeah, kind of my makeup artist took the day off. So, aside from that, it is, and there were no wardrobe malfunctions, which is good. So hugs are always good.
Good. Thank you, Mark.